And just like that, we are down to two CPL final 2024 St. Lucia Kings versus Guyana Amazon Warriors. Yes. Welcome back to the channel, my Sports to the Bone family. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all getting yourselves ready for the final later on tonight. So, Guyana Amazon Warriors, St. Lucia Kings, two teams that, you can say they have entertained us throughout this CPL season. So, we're going to talk about them a little bit. So, just give a listening ear until the end. Let me know what you all think. If you have not yet subscribed and you want to show some love and support, you can hit that subscribe button. All right? All right, so two teams that, they're not new to the final. They're not new to this sort of pressure. This is Guyana's, I think, probably about the seventh time that they are making it into the final. They won the title last year. So, they are definitely going to be looking to see how they can entertain and also retain the title. Now, St. Lucia Kings, they are getting into the final for what, the third time? And, unfortunately, they are yet to lift the trophy. But I can assure you, the players and the fans, they will be saying to themselves that this year is the year. And I mean, they have some players that, they are really and truly putting on some good performances. So they will be looking to see if they can get that trophy to the St. Lucia Kings. So I'm going to spend some time going through some stats here. Now, going into this final, there are a couple of top performers from this year that will be involved, right? Not necessarily the top run scorer, but guys that would find themselves in the top 5, top 6, because I'm looking at the stats here, and at number 3, this year we have Johnson Charles with 445 runs. He's behind Nicholas Poore and Quinton Lecoq. But we are really focusing on the players that will be active today, right? Now, Johnson Charles with 445 runs at a strike rate of 156. He's definitely going to look to see if he can get his team off to a good start. His opening partner, Faf du Plessis, is actually 5th on this list, right, with 384 runs at a strike rate of 148.84. Now, the St. Lucia fans will probably, the St. Lucia Kings fans will probably not want me to say this, but the bulk of the batting, you can almost say that St. Lucia Kings winning or losing depends on how this pair goes, Depends on what amount of runs they can put together before the partnership is broken. You understand? Faf du Plessis, Johnson Charles, these are the two guys that, will, well, not only will, but as I just said, Johnson Charles scoring over 400 runs and Faf du Plessis scoring over 380 runs. You can imagine that they are the ones that, have been leading this team. So they will definitely want to do that going in. I mean, Tim Cypher and a couple other guys have shown that they have the ability. But, these are the two players, Guyana Amazon Warriors, I can tell you, in their team meeting going in, that is going to be high priority. How they will go about making sure Johnson Charles and Faf du Plessis aren't able to take the game away from them within the first 8, 9, 10 or so overs. Because usually, if these two guys are still there together after 10 or close to 10 overs, you know that, you are in for some trouble. So they have two guys, as I said, there in the top 5 where run scoring is concerned. The Guyana Amazon Warriors, they also boast a couple of guys in the top 10. At number 4, they have Shimran Hetmaya scoring over 300 runs this season, 391 runs at a strike rate of 187.98. He too will be expected to do a lot of the batting for his team. He will want to make up for what happened in the last game. I think he was left not out on 30 odd just seemed as if he was ready to start going, He was striking at over 200, so he will want to pick things up from there. His partner, Gerbers, he got a quick fired 40, then he was removed in the last game. So, he will look to see how he can get things going for his team. And I mentioned Gerbers because, he's definitely a player that you expect to go out there and get some runs going for his team. So, Gerbers is also there. No, so those are a couple of the guys, my people. But, if we were to look at a couple of other batsmen, where Guyana Amazon Warriors is concerned, Shea Hope, another player. He's at, I think, round about number 6, 369 runs at a strike rate of 139. How he performed, is also very, very pivotal or vital to how things generally turn out for these Warriors, He has come into some good form of late. So, he will definitely look to do some work for his team. Interestingly, their last game, they opened with Moeen Ali. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they go about this. If they will look for that right and left hand combination with Moeen Ali and Gerbers at the top, then Shea Hope and Hetmeyer to come and bring, the flair there in the middle. They have a couple of all-rounders that they haven't really done extremely well. So this season, they will be looking to tee off in the final here. You understand, talking about Kemo Paul and Romario Shepherd. You understand, those guys will be looking to get some work done. If we're talking about, bowling now, Imran Tahir and Gudikish Moti, they will look to lead their team also. So, very, very going to be a very interesting game of viewers and subscribers. That that I will say is going to be a very, very interesting game. Now, where St. Lucia King is concerned, they have the number one bowler, Noor Ahmed, 11 innings, 19 wickets. So, very, 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 very good some good performances from him so far. So it's the final. One would expect him to step forward and continue how he has been performing. You understand? Still young. So, it's going to be interesting to see how he manages the pressure. Gudikish Moti is there at number 3 with 17 wickets. Imran Tahir at 4 with 16 wickets. Alzari Joseph, the speedster, the pacer, he's there at number 5 with 15 wickets. You understand? Pretorius is also there. He has 15 wickets. So quite a few of these guys, that will be in the final. Guyana Amazon Warriors, especially, they are in the top 10 when it comes on to wicket taking. So we also see David Visa at number 10 with 12 wickets. So, quite a few guys with good individual performances that will be expected to get it right in the final here for their team. So, that is how it's looking, my people. And if we look at history, what they have achieved, I said earlier that Guyana Amazon Warriors, they have been in a whole lot of finals. You understand? They won it last year. But if we look back at 2019, they were in the final. You understand? They were runner-up. 2018, 2016, 2014, and 2013. So, they spent a good amount of time participating in finals before they eventually won it. Now, the St. Lucia Kings, previously known as the Zooks, they were in the final in 2021 and, also in 2020. So this year they get into the final again, and they are definitely going to be looking to make this one to remember for the fans. So one or two things will happen. Either Guyana Amazon Warriors will walk away with their second title, or the St. Lucia Kings will secure their first title. So let us see how it will all turn out, my people. Just continue to stay tuned to the channel And let me know your predictions in the comment section. You know, I always like to give my little prediction. You know, this is not, I have always tell people, this is not Sportsmax or ESPN or West Indies page where they just give you the information and don't give you any of their opinion or anything like that. Here, I give you the information, but I also give you my opinion on how things will turn out. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. I don't expect it to be a high scoring final. You know, I said it earlier that I think the St. Lucia Kings batting is a bit fragile, you know, apart from the two openers. And it's a final, so, you know, Guyana Amazon Warriors will be looking to get one of them as soon as possible. Both guys obviously will be looking to score and resist whatever tricks Imran Tahir and his guys will be coming with. But I just feel that, you know, in T20 cricket, very rarely we see partnerships, you know, we see the openers manage to really bat 8, 9, 10 overs and score a whole lot of runs. So I said it earlier, if they lose an early wicket, you know, it's likely that they won't score as many runs as we expect them to. But if these two openers bat for long, they will take the game away. But when it's all said and done, unfortunately for the St. Lucia Kings fans, I am thinking that Guyana Amazon Warriors, they will have enough to walk away with it. You understand? With Gerbers coming into form, and I'm going to say exactly why I'm saying this. Gerbers coming into form, Shea Hope coming into form, Moeen Ali coming into form with bat and ball, and Shimran Hitmaya, Shea Hope, Gerbers, Moeen Ali, Hitmaya, all of these guys coming into form. Then when you factor in the spinners, you know, it's going to be a lot. Noor Ahmed can also nullify whatever Guyana Amazon Warriors have to offer. You know, so I'm not saying that St. Lucia Kings don't have the bowling to do what Amazon Warriors can do. But just looking at the team from an all-round standpoint, I just think that the Warriors will probably walk away with a second trophy. It's not going to be that easy though. It's not going to be easy because obviously St. Lucia Kings, they would have had to play very good cricket to make it to the final. And I don't want it to seem as if we are brushing them aside. But I'm just looking at the two teams and I'm looking at how the run scoring and how the wicket taking has spread, how it spread, you know, throughout the season. And when we look at the two teams, one of them you can see the bulk of the runs and the bulk of the wickets going to only a couple batsmen and a couple bowlers. But when you look at one team, at the next team, you know, you see runs basically spreading. I mean, Hetmeyer has scored the bulk of the runs, but you see Moeen Ali getting an opportunity chipping in, Gerbers coming back, Shea Hope coming back, and then you look at the spinners, you know, chipping in. On the other hand, we see the two openers doing their thing, Johnson Charles and Faf du Plessis, you know, and then we see Noor Ahmed taking most of the wickets along with Alzari Joseph. So, you know, once again, the good thing, St. Lucia Kings fans, I am oftentimes wrong. You understand? So, me giving my opinion and giving a prediction doesn't mean that's how it will work out. You understand? I am oftentimes wrong and have to come back on here and say that I was wrong as a bat. So, maybe this is going to be another time when I am totally wrong. But I am tipping the Amazon Warriors to walk away with their second title based on how things have gone so far this season. Big up on yourself. Stay safe.